Hello, I am your host Dom the Big D, and welcome to the part 2 of my Primordia playthrough. So, in the last episode we got shot by a flying fridge, and then we went and repaired our backup generator, and now we are here back in our ship. All is working properly now, and we've got some radio playing somewhere.
I've never been able to figure it out. We're fine on energy, for now.
That voice is
I don't need
irritating me a bit.
Let's hope it stays that way.
It doesn't go away. How do you turn it off? Oh, thank you. Finally! It was driving me crazy.
I bet I can find a better use for this plug.
But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that makes two birds.
Exactly.
Nothing more to do with it.
So, I've been thinking a bit about this game, so I want to say everything before I forget. So it's really... I find the world building in this game just amazing. When you think about it, the dialogues in this game are kind of cheeky, they are fun, especially from Crispin's side, but the overall atmosphere is still kinda dark, it's grim, because of all the backgrounds and the soundtrack. And those two things doesn't clash with each other. And when we think about it, most of the robots were not even around when the world looked any different, so for them this is completely a normal environment. But for us it looks kinda like a wasteland. Doesn't look like a place, like a nice place to live in. And the characters are really interestingly designed too. Well, I kinda understand that, for example, Horatio is shaped like a human even though he's a robot, and that's like a parallel to our Bible, because God created man by his image, so man created a robot from his image. But when I think about it, I don't think it's the optimal shape, because humans aren't physically capable of doing much. Like animals can run faster, be stronger. Humans are almost the weak link of evolution. Besides their evolved brain, they're kinda weak. They can't do much. They couldn't. Most of people couldn't just even survive in nature. That sounds pathetic. Creatures are supposed to survive in their natural environment, and humans cannot. They have to alter it. So it would make sense to make robots in a bit different shape. In a shape that's optimal to do certain things. For example, Crispin, well, he's not good for anything, but you get the idea. And of course it's probably a bit easier to sympathize with a humanoid creature, or in this case a robot, because in lots of fiction there are other races that still resemble human, like elves or orcs and stuff. Okay, let's get to the game.
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source.
Right, so the power core was here.
I found this in the dunes. It reads, pound pastrami, canned kraut, 6 bagels, bring home for Emma. It's Crispin's to-do list. Funny how it never gets any shorter.
That's your fault, boss, not mine.
Besides, how did Crispin even made a to-do list?
The original designs for Crispin.
Hey, there are arms here! And an awesome set of tractor treads!
I went with a maglev unit instead, and I never could find good arms. There's the design. I'll put the keynotes into my data pouch.
How does it even work?
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
Oh, right.
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor.
Alright, I think we have both of them.
The cable's far too long to be useful. The cable's far...
So, do we need to cut the cable?
The monitor's...
Never mind.
I don't think that would be wise.
If you say so. I think we haven't been there. Ah, this is the way back outside. Maybe we can use this thing with this
How would
thing.
that even work?
I don't know, you tell me.
I can't pick that up. Aha! Here's the crystal.
Right under our noses. That is, if we had noses.
Okay, I found that. Just by accident.
Crispin, why is your diary still scattered all over the floor?
Are you going to keep nagging me until we run out of power, boss?
Yes.
Crispin has a diary. How does he even write it? Or does Horatio write it for him? But then writing diary kinda loses its point. If someone else writes it. Ah, whatever.
It's Crispin's log. In order to preserve his privacy and my sanity, I've avoided reading it. It's Crispin's log. In order to preserve... It's Crispin. In order...
Ah, we have some music. Okay, what is
The
this?
only way I can use this is by play... I doubt that will... How would that even work?
Well, it's a cable, you plug it in. I guess it's pretty simple. But probably not for him.
I need something... I need something to hold it in place to...
Are you really trying to build us an energy sensor from a bunch of garbage?
Crispin, I built you from a bunch of garbage.
From spare parts, boss. Spare parts.
The cable's far too long to be useful. Let's cut a little cable off.
Ah, finally.
Well, just goes to show. Garbage in, greatness out.
And we have some excess cable. I guess that will come useful later. Okay, what is this? I have no idea. We have two sets of numbers. And I have no idea where we could use them.
Now we just need to check out these coordinates.
But didn't you just tell me we don't have
And
enough
those were
power to go
coordinates.
walking all over the dunes?
No, I said we couldn't walk to Metropole. Anyway, most of these are close by.
But what if it's picking up, oh, I don't know, a radioactive rust monster?
A what?
Or a giant cannibal robot?
There's no such thing.
Or an unexploded bomb?
I highly doubt that.
Or a giant lightning storm?
Okay, you're right. We need to know what's out there before we take off. It's just a matter of figuring out how.
Why is nothing easy?
I can think of one reason.
Well, I guess we need to enter these numbers to the telescope then. So I better write them down. 1 second. Okay, I've got all of them. Let's go on the roof then. Okay, so how many numbers can we enter? Okay. 6, 7, 1. Oh, this is enter.
Nothing but radioactive waste. We can't salvage anything from that.
So I guess we just check them by progress of elimination. So this one's off. 2, 1, 2. Anything?
It's pitch black.
Boss, that's because the telescope's pointing straight down at the deck.
Oh,
Makes sense. So another one off the list. 1, 5, 9.
strange. There's some kind of odd device surrounded by glass. Whatever that machine is, it must be throwing off some kind of energy.
Why do I not like the sound of this?
Okay, we've still got 3 numbers left and we have a new place to go to. Okay, 6, 5, 2.
More waste.
Well, you're the one who loves the junk pile.
Scrap isn't waste.
If you say so, boss.
Eight, 1, 7.
Boss? That looks like a giant cannibal robot to me.
It looks promising is what it looks like.
And with that, poor doomed Horatio stuck his head into the giant's mouth.
And we have 1 more left.
That's strange. The sensor detected an energy source in the junk pile. Maybe we should go look more carefully.
Ah, interesting. Okay, where do we go first? Let's go to the device. Another achievement.
Nothing worth salvaging.
What about that big glass bowl?
Yeah, I could slap some duct tape on it and wear it over my head. I don't think so.
So yeah, exactly what I was talking about before. This robot is not at all similar to human. But I couldn't guess what its purpose is. Well, robots are made for some kind of purpose, but from his shape I cannot tell his. Let's try talking with him.
Welcome, wanderer of the wide wastes. Lost one, pilgrim. Welcome once more to the shrine to man. our Lord and Builder. I am ever faithful Leobild, steward of the shrine, preacher of the humanist creed, and I am once more at thy service.
By the way, is that an atomic bomb? And we've got the dialogue option list.
I'm looking for a power source, and I detected one here. Can you help? This is a matter of life and death.
Power is not mine to bestow, Wanderer. It is the gift of man, yea, the very spark of life in our iron shells. Who am I to usurp that sacred power?
I'm not sure I was clear.
Nay, thou wert clear, Wanderer, but thy question leads only to darkness. Ask another.
I am also a humanist.
So I taught thee, Wanderer. If thou hast kept the faith, then unto this shrine thou mayest pay devotion. But this is the relic for the adept, not the neophyte, Wanderer. And I must know that thou hast not fallen into darkness and heresy. Answer me these questions three, that I may know thou art faithful still. Why are we here?
Well, his voice just changed suddenly. Okay, why are we here? Well, I guess that's from the book, the Robot Bible we read before. But I don't remember exactly why robots were made. Because man created us?
Because man created us.
Indeed. What is
Ah,
that?
got it. I guess the first builder?
The first builder.
Nay, but he is not the first builder. For first he spake, and spake the word, and 'twas the word that built the code. Go now and study the teachings of man.
Can I try again?
I ready to...
Answer me. Why?
Because man...
Indeed. What?
So maybe man is a perfect machine.
A perfect machine.
Thou answerest simply, but the simplest answer may be trust, and here thou speakest truly. With what duty did man charge us?
I remember this one, it was to maintain the world.
To maintain the world.
Yea, brother, for it is written that man said unto the machines, keep this world, tend it, and make it flourish. That, then, is our first and foremost charge. So thou hast studied the catechism. I shall question thee on that matter no more, but tell me, Wanderer, dost thou know thyself? Who art thou?
Huh, now that's a choice. I guess I'm Horatio Hull-built version 5.
Horatio no-built, version 5.
Nay, Wanderer, but thou art not. Though thou callest the sun the moon.
How do you know
instead
who I
it is
am?
the sun. Horatio is the name thou wearest, that is not thee. Know thyself, then return.
I know my name.
Who art thou?
A free robot.
I wonder if free thou art, for man created thee free to revere him. But many are free, and yet are not thee. Know thyself, then return.
I guess we don't have the answer right now. But let's talk with him a bit more.
What is that thing?
That thing, oh defile not thy tongue, wanderer. Yon shrine is a relic of the Primordian, ancient and glorious. Imbued with man's power, it changed the very sand to crystal.
Did he just say power?
Yes, yes he did. Once more, I don't remember ever meeting you. I'm Horatio no-built, version 5.
Ah, 5 is a righteous number, holy before man, for 5 were the primordial stewards, built by men to safeguard the last lost city of Metropole. But I met thy first version and thy third. Thou camest in thy infancy in wrath confusion, denouncing the shrine as a weapon once turned against thee. Later, thou returnest, penitent, and I taught thee the mysteries of humanism. Yet, though memory be fleeting, Faith and Jareth.
So, so I'm a version 5. So there were 5 versions of me. So I guess that's like modifying. Someone modified me or like reinstalled the OS. That might be an option. So we forgot what we were in previous versions of ourselves. That's interesting.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has large claws that shoot lasers. Have you seen it?
Yeah, and it looks like a fridge.
Indeed, the very thing passed this way scarce hours ago. With a gentle hand I bestowed a gift upon the heathen, a relic from yon shrine. So tamed it hied hence unto the waste.
Really? Where did it go?
I followed the thing for many miles, exhorting it to follow the path of righteousness. But I fear it was unready for enlightenment, for it struck me down with a beam of energy.
That sounds familiar.
Do you know where it was heading?
Indeed, Wanderer. Its way was clear. It sought to return to the den of iniquity that once in mine own youth I fled.
And where is that?
Set thy path in the 73rd degree, and thou shalt find it. Thy destination is a dome arising from the waste. Go, but keep with thee the word of man, lest wickedness lead thee astray.
Okay, we have a no location to go to, and let's try one more time guessing my
I
name.
know my name.
Who art thou?
Well, we know my name, but let's say that I'm one of man's works.
One of man's works.
Thou speakest truly, Wanderer, but incompletely.
Hmm.
For if thou went naught by one of man's works, then what difference betwixt thee and junkyard scrap? Know thyself, then return.
So, our first version might be made by man.
I know
Who art
I am what I am.
an elliptic answer, I wonder, and untrue. Man alone is his own essence. Thy essence comes from man. Know thyself, then return.
Better just to leave.
Okay, I think we exhausted all our options. Let's go to the big cannibal robot then.
Man's creation.
That is one big robot.
Then it must have a big power core.
I'm pretty sure he wants to eat me, boss.
Robots don't eat, Crispin.
Look how he's staring at me.
It's not staring at anything.
No, not yet anyway.
Well, we have to find a way to get at its power core. Let's look around.
Well, again, I don't think that a robot so big should be shaped like a human. I think he'd be better off with 4 legs, maybe. And judging by the position of his arms, he's probably shaped like a human, but I cannot really know since most of it is probably underground. And he even has vents in his nose.
Crispin, help me take a look at these vents. I can feel air moving. I can feel air moving. Anyone home? Anyone home? It's corroded, but I can't break into it with my bare hands.
So even though he doesn't seem to be alive, he definitely still has power. Since we can see the vents are working, the lights are on.
Boss, are you really gonna cut that finger off?
Why
Just
not?
a tip.
Why?
to see if we can get at power cables to tap into.
You're sure you're not just torturing the poor guy?
No, but to tell you the truth, for some reason I don't like the look of him.
That's what I've been saying all
Well,
along,
he
boss.
looks like
Just let me concentrate.
the alien from that movie.
Bugs and glitches.
Hey,
There are
his
no power
Xenomorph,
lines
I
running
think it
through
was
here at
called.
all. All that for a rusty fingertip.
Can it generate power?
No.
Just checking.
Can we stick his finger to his nose?
There's no way I can reach that.
I bet if the giant robot... Still, I kind of want to make him open his mouth, just to see him try to... I may not be big, but
Are you through?
Yes, sir.
Crispin, can you stick his finger up his nose?
There's no way I can reach that. Crispin, try shoving this into that vent.
There's something ironic about that. Ironic and disturbing.
Imagine yourself picking your nose and then tip of your finger falls off and gets stuck in your nostril. Well, that's not the nicest picture. But now I guess I made you imagine that. Okay, we still need something else to stick in this nose, but I do not know what. So let's go to the dome.
Whoa, look at all this wrecked stuff. Do you think Big Ugly did all this?
No, whatever happened here happened a long time ago. Completely corroded and worthless. Ah, there's a basic targeting CPU in here, and it's still intact.
Let's just hope there aren't any incoming space invaders or missiles that the gun was supposed to take care of.
Nothing worth salvage. It's some kind of broken down android.
Oh really? Are you sure?
There's a radio transmitter in here. We might be able to learn something from such a primitive robot design.
Like how to build a power core?
Very funny. Anyone home?
Maybe it's voice activated and password locked.
Open. No luck. Unlock. No luck. Completely corroded.
Strange clouds, huh, boss?
So we've got a lot of stuff now and I don't know what to do with any of it.
Futile. The transmitter isn't turning on. Futile. How would that even work?
I guess we could attach the sensor to some place now, but where?
CPU and a monitor. A reliable electric link. A pretty basic radio transmitter. Looks like its battery is dead. A good length of heavy-duty cable designed for carrying data.
Okay, what do I do now? Maybe we can do something back at our place. Hey. Oh, the phonograph is off. Okay, maybe we can charge the signal transmitter.
I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together. The transmitter isn't...
No. Then what? Let's try using this.
I need to plug it into a simple computer.
Well, boss, you did it again.
Ah, nice.
It's a mobile energy sensor. I just need to wave it over something to see if it has a power source.
Alright.
Boss, how in the world are we gonna find a power source in all this junk?
With the power sensor?
It's not detecting any energy. It's not detecting any energy. It's not detecting any energy.
I guess you just mouse over something.
Hey, you found something.
There's no way I can reach that.
Crispin, it's your time to shine.
Crispin, go and see if you can find the power source.
You have got to be kidding me.
What is it?
A battery. A besotting battery.
By the way, I found out what Basad means. It's actually quite clever. I thought it was just some empty word for the world building, but it actually means the blue screen of death. Basad. Clever, eh? It's like the worst thing that can happen to a robot. So basically the equivalent of bloody hell for people. Okay, what do we do with a battery then? Ah, we can probably put it in the signal transmitter.
Maybe someday the transmitter will give us a power source in return, huh, boss?
Very funny. A pretty basic radio transmitter. By playing with the settings, I can send up to a 4-digit signal.
So maybe we can open the dome with the transmitter.
Ooh, good idea, boss. Maybe it's remote controlled.
Crispin, get back.
How the hell do we know what number to enter? I haven't seen any numbers anywhere.
Empty.
I seriously don't remember any numbers anywhere. So I guess we have to do something here.
No response.
What else we haven't tried yet? I think we are supposed to stick something up his other nostril, but they haven't got anything. And I
Anyone home?
can't seem to find anything. Ah, this is like a notebook, we have all the numbers here, so I didn't have to write them down on paper even. That's good to know. Now that I look at it, these symbols kinda look like numbers, but the lower half of them is cut off, so this might be... But there are 5 numbers, not 4. But that would be like 4, 0, wait. Huh. 115?
pretty basic.
But yeah, that's too long. Don't need 4 numbers.
I don't think that would be wise.
Oh, I think this is a door. I didn't even notice it before.
I don't think that would be wise.
Wow, first the power core and now a rag. This is not your day.
Indeed. Okay, where is it now? It must be still somewhere around our spaceship thing. Oh, there's an exit. I didn't even realize I could go here. Wow.
Hopefully, finding the power core will be just as easy.
I doubt it.
I didn't mean to do that. Guess we should clean up the grease with the rag.
That was a perfectly good rag.
Good for what?
You could have buffed me till I shined, boss. At least then, when they found my powerless chassis lying in the dunes, they'd say, wow, look at that gorgeous piece of machinery.
I think I'd rather have some grease.
Now I guess we could stick it up his nose.
Could you try pushing this rag into the vent?
Seriously?
Yes.
So much for getting buffed. There, it's clogged. I hope you're happy. Well, boss, you did it again.
In we go.
We?
Oh, by the hand of man, come on.
I'm telling you, boss, that thing wants to eat me.
Crispin.
Fine, but you go first.
Yeah, this seems a bit dangerous, walking into a giant's mouth. But I guess this is a perfect place to wrap up this episode. I've been your host, Tom the Big D, and we've been playing Primordia. Like if you enjoyed the video, see you in the next episode.
I'm scum with some boundaries. Would you love me?